Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm gonna talk about zone. You have to master the zone technique first before you go further. So if you don't know how to draw zone, make sure you learn first what is engulfing theory. Because in engulfing theory, we will combine the supply and demand and also the support and resistance. So that's why I recommend you to learn engulfing theory. Okay, so we need to mark the zone first. Okay, and then I will teach you how to use the zone. Okay, now as we know, this is a white candle where it the yellow candle, so we just mark the yellow candle here, and then this gonna be a sell zone. Okay, if the price haven't break up, this gonna be sell zone, correct? And then I'm gonna draw more zone that we can use for reference. Okay, this is the second zone. Okay, so this zone, before the price break up, something like this, no candle body break up, meaning this is still a sell zone. If the candle body break up the zone, meaning the sell zone gonna turns into buy zone. Okay, simple logic. The same theory with the support and resistance. So again, I need to mark a zone again. I'm gonna mark the zone here. This is the last zone. This is the best price zone where we can press buy. Okay, now before I move to deeper of the engulfing theory, I want you to understand the zone first, and then maybe in the next day or maybe next video I'm gonna talk about a deeper thing, how to identify strong engulfing and weak engulfing, how to determine that there is a law, there will be law and rules to follow. Okay guys, so now, and we actually have one more. This yellow candle here actually is the two white candle eat this yellow candle. This is a bearish engulfing candle also. So this gonna be a big, okay, this gonna be a big sell zone again. But after the candle body break up, this sell zone gonna turns into buy zone. Okay, simple. Okay, this gonna be buy zone. The orange line in the middle here, this is a buy zone. This is buy zone. But I don't want to mark the big zone because the big zone is not precise. It's way too big. We only want small precise zone to be used. So when we hash this kind of hash 4 zone, and one more will be here. This is a big zone. This is a sell zone, okay? A big sell zone. But as I said, this is a big zone, so I'm gonna make it smaller later on. So we will have this 4 zone. So how to use it? How to use it? Now, actually this here we will have one more zone. Okay, I'm gonna show you. This is the hash 1 hidden zone. Okay, later on I will talk about hidden zone. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. So today topic I'm gonna teach you how to use zone and then the hidden zone. Okay, this gonna be a hash 1 bearish engulfing sell zone, where this sell zone is similar, same level as the support become resistance. Okay, simple logic. And then we change to hash 4 again, so we will have this 4 zone. So in this 4 zone, how do we use it? So first of all, hash 4 with no candle body breakout, meaning this sell zone is still valid. So we can find entry to sell. Okay, but when we change to hash 1, we can see a candle body breakout. This is why I can give a buy, scalping buy setup this morning. Okay, we do the warming up and then we buy. You can see the price touches and then flies up. Okay, we can take 10-20 pips from here. Okay, this is the first thing. We only need to look at hash 4 as our reference. So here we can see the candle body break down the sell zone. Okay, anything that in middle of the zone, because the price going up, come to the zone, meaning if the candle body cannot break, the sell zone still valid. But what if the price do consolidation here and do sideways here and then flies up? So if you want confirm setup, you have to wait until the price break out or maybe break down, and then you can follow by your setup. Okay, here we can see H4 candle have a candle body breakdown, meaning this gonna be a valid sell. So when the price come back to the zone, we can sell. Simple. So just change to 30 minutes time frame, and then you can see a shadow, so many shadow here we can use to entry. Okay, we can use to entry. Very simple. So when you see shadow something like this, you can use this shadow zone to entry. SL just 20 pips away from the shadow above. From the higher shadow here, 20 pips or 30 pips. Okay, let's say 20 pips. This is 1755.72. 55.72 SL will be here, 20 pips away from the shadow. Okay, so one hit SL and then you can take some profit. Now let's move on to next setup. So next setup, I give a buy, correct? How do I give the buy? Actually here we can buy because this is a bearish engulfing zone. Bearish engulfing zone, this is the first breakout, candle body breakout. When the price first come, this is gonna be a fresh bearish engulfing fail turns into buy zone. So the price touch and then flies up about 40 pips. Okay, so I missed this setup, but it's okay. When the price come to the zone here, we able to entry because this actually is a bearish engulfing zone. White candle eat the yellow candle to form a bearish engulfing, and then the price never break up until here, the first time price break out higher, break up the sell zone with candle body. So when the price come back, this is gonna be a fresh touch of the bearish engulfing sell zone turn into buy zone, so we can buy here. So when the price come to the zone, what I wait for the shadow here. When you can see shadow, meaning M30 we see shadow, meaning you can use this shadow to entry. This is the confirm rejection. Okay, very simple. This is the confirm rejection, so we can entry buy. Okay, then one more thing, when we see, okay, this is H4 fail to break down the buy zone, so this buy zone still valid. Okay, so we change to lower time frame. You can see the price, when the price come back to the zone here, you can see the touches and then flies up. Is about 20 pips. Okay, this is the rejection, so we can buy here, you can take some profit. Okay, same thing happened here. You can use 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, we can see a candle body break down the buy zone. So in H1, okay, only in H1, not H4. Okay, we use H4 as reference. So H1 we can use for scalping because we can see a candle body that break down the buy zone. So when the price go back to the zone, we can sell. Okay, we change to smaller time frame. You can see more clear. Okay, M5. Okay, you can see the price come to the zone, touches and then drop, touches and then drop. Okay, this is the rejection. You can take 15 pips, okay, 15 pips, 20 pips, something like that. Okay, simple. If you want to wait for confirmation, you can just wait until you see shadow. Something like this, you entry just now, you can take about 15 pips to 20 pips, and then you see a shadow again, you can entry, you still can take about 20 pips. Okay, this is how you use the zone technique. Okay, we use H4 and H1 only. H1, when H1 candle body break, is only for scalping. H4 is a confirmation of the zone break. Okay, understand? Now we change to 5 minutes. You can see the price. Okay, now you can see H1 with candle body break up the sell zone again, because this buy zone turn into sell zone and then break out again, turns into buy zone. Now we change to 5 minutes. You can see a clear rejection. Is about 20 pips. It's about 20 pips. Okay, you can take 15 pips, 10 pips. Okay, when the price come to the zone, you can buy again. Okay, this is how we do it, and then we change to H4 for reference. This show the price failed to break down the buy zone, so this buy zone is still valid. That's why we can entry buy at the H4 shadow here to take some profit. Just now we check at the lower time frame is about 20 pips. Okay guys, so this is how we use the zone strategy. If we see the candle body of H4 break out the sell zone, then we can look to buy. When the price come back to the zone, this zone gonna be buy zone. But as this candle body failed to break out, meaning this sell zone is still valid. Okay, if the price still in the zone, you don't sell, don't buy. Okay, because you're scared of the price go to the wrong direction, you can wait until the price do a breakdown first, come up from the zone with candle body, then you know the direction. Okay guys, same thing happen here. You can see the candle body break up the sell zone, then we know the direction is going up, then we can try to find set up buy. Okay, so now we talk about the hidden zone. Okay, hidden zone. So in hidden zone, actually is very simple. I will delete all first for your better understanding. Actually is very simple. Hidden zone is something like the price actually drop, retrace, drop, retrace, drop, retrace, drop, retrace, something like this. Okay, we can see so many retrace. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's actually like a flow going down. The price cannot directly drop without retrace. So here we can see this is a big gap where the price drop without any retrace. In H4 we cannot see any retrace here, but you can see here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But in the middle here is a big gap without any retracement. So we try to find a hidden zone here. For the pro trader, they know how to trade. They have big money. They know about hidden zone. So in hidden zone, we can hold the setup until we see bigger profit. So SL and TP ratio, SL should be smaller than TP ratio. Okay, this is the one of the hidden zone. For hidden zone, we need to change to lower time frame than H4. Let's say we go to H1. Okay, we go to H1. So you can see here, this is a demand. Okay, no demand. Supply sales zone, and this is actually a bearish engulfing. So we can draw the bearish engulfing zone there. We draw from the body to the upper shadow. So this is how we find the hidden zone. Okay, until the shadow there. Okay, exactly at the shadow here. Can you see? And then when we change to H4, you can see the price cannot break with candle body. Understand? Now, second example will be found at somewhere here. You can see a big gap here. Okay, I use an arrow again. You can see big gap here. A very big gap without any retrace. You can see this is a retrace, 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 retrace. 1, 2, 3. And in middle here is blank. In middle here is blank. So the nearest big gap here, we need to find a hidden zone. Because the price cannot go up directly, there must be a gap here. It must be a floor here. Retrace, retrace, retrace going up, something like that. So the price, actually you see a big candle here. Actually in lower time frame, I believe you can see the bullish engulfing. You can find a zone there. So I will mark the arrow here, something like here. So we change to low time frame, we find the hidden zone. So in H1 we cannot see anything, we go to M30. So M30 we cannot see anything, we go to M15. Okay, minimum is M15, we don't go M5. Okay, M5 is way too small. Okay, in M5 we can see a bullish engulfing, where this is a demand buy zone. So we just mark the zone. We just mark from the body to the shadow. And then we expand it Okay, I need a line to help me to draw the zone correctly. I need a line. Okay, now we change to bigger time frame. I will delete the arrow here. Now you can see how precise is the hidden zone. Hidden zone is very hard to spot by newbie trader. Most of them by the pro trader who already master the skill of support and resistance. So every zone, actually you divide into upper part and lower part. So upper part already being used, lower part we still can find the use here. Okay, so you can take profit from here. Okay guys, so today we talk about the hidden zone and how do we use the zone. Okay, here in H4, same thing, we cannot see candle body break the zone, so this zone is still buy zone. It's still buy zone. Okay, understand? So same technique happen here. First the price come to zone here, we can sell. We can sell. We can find confirmation, we can find shadow, we can sell. Until we see a candle body of H4 break up the zone, then we try to buy when the price come back to the zone here. Okay, simple technique, but you need to master it before you understand the technique of the engulfing theory. Before we go to deeper, okay? There are some more rules to identify the strong, okay, the power of the engulfing candle. Different engulfing candle give different power. Okay, there are some phenomena there that I just realized. As you can see, this is a bullish engulfing. You see the candle is big, but I can tell you this power is not that much because the power cannot break. Okay, cannot break a good. Okay, what do you call? Cannot break the bearish engulfing. The more the bearish engulfing being break, the stronger the zone, the engulfing power is. Okay, so this is gonna be a strong power here, super strong. Okay, from here. Okay, so I will teach you in the next chapter, maybe next video. So that's it for today, guys.